Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Prophet Ilyas is the fourth descendant of Prophet Harun, peace be upon him, with the full name Ilyas bin Finhash, bin Azar, bin Harun, bin Imran, bin Qahits, bin Aziz, bin Laway, bin Yaqub, bin Ishaq, bin Ibrahim. Prophet Ilyas was sent by Allah to remind the people of the children of Israel who were rebellious because they worshipped idols and did not want to worship Allah. Prophet Ilyas preached so that his people would abandon their bad habits, namely worshipping idols. His people never heeded the invitation of Prophet Ilyas, even though Prophet Ilyas had repeatedly reminded them. The people did not care about the invitation delivered by the Prophet and his messengers. They continued to live lavishly, luxuriously, and squandered their wealth, even openly creating a new god. They worshipped an idol made of gold and named Baal. Baal was considered by them as a place of refuge, a place to ask for and seek help. His people are willing to climb the mountain in order to pray to Baal because they placed Baal on Mount Carmel, as narrated in the Al-Quran Surah As-Safat 37, 123-13. Prophet Ilyas was worried that this incident from the Bani Israel would make God angry. Prophet Ilyas always reminded his people to avoid polytheism. There has been no rain in the Bani Israel community for 3 years, and Prophet Ilyas also received a revelation from God. O Ilyas, go to them and tell them that it will soon rain in the Bani Israel. So Prophet Ilyas came to them, but they still opposed and even said that Prophet Ilyas is the troublemaker. Prophet Ilyas replied, I am not a troublemaker, it is you. Why worship Baal idols? You have violated God's commandment. Prophet Ilyas directly prayed to God, O God, stop this disaster of drought. The disaster stopped and God sent rain to the children of Israel. For days the Israelites lived happily because they got the gift of rain after a long drought. Their economy also recovered. With the pleasures given by Allah, they were not grateful. They disobeyed Allah again and committed sins again. The Israelites returned to worship Baal. Finally, the Israelites were again hit by a more severe disaster, namely a terrible earthquake. They were paralyzed and no longer alive. Prophet Elijah and the believers were safe from the disaster because they had left the country first. Prophet Elijah showed patience in dealing with his disobedient people. Prophet Elijah did not give up and always invited goodness. It is appropriate that we emulate this exemplary attitude and imitate him. Prophet Elijah in Tafsir ibn Kathir and his journey of propagation. In the Tafsir ibn Kathir, it has been narrated about the family lineage of Prophet Elijah. It starts with the story of Prophet Aaron, who is the ancestor of Prophet Elijah. Aaron was appointed as a prophet by Allah during the time of Prophet Moses. When viewed from his lineage, Prophet Aaron is the biological brother of Prophet Moses. In the Quran, the stories of Prophet Harun are often referred to as the stories of Prophet Moses because they were placed in the same area and time as Prophet Moses. Before Harun was appointed as a prophet, Prophet Moses begged God to send Harun as a prophet to fight the king who was in power at the time, Pharaoh. Then Harun was appointed as a prophet by God, and he has the ability to speak and string together words that are considered worthy to accompany Prophet Moses to spread the teachings of God. At that time, Prophet Moses and Prophet Harun were saving their people and came out of Egypt from Pharaoh. King Pharaoh is an undemocratic and tyrannical king. Pharaoh turned away from God's teachings and made his people divided. At the time of Pharaoh's rule, the Bani Israel group became the group that Pharaoh disliked the most. At that time, the children of Israel were studying the book of God's words that was inherited by Prophet Abraham. In the book, it has been explained that a son of Abraham's descendants will be born who will destroy the reigning king of Egypt. The news has spread widely until it became known to Pharaoh. Pharaoh also anticipated by ordering his followers to kill every male child of the children of Israel. After Prophet Moses successfully brought the children of Israel out of Egypt, Prophet Moses sent Prophet Aaron to keep his people from going astray. Prophet Moses then went to Mount Sinai to retreat and fast for 40 days to receive further revelation from God. After Prophet Moses carried out his duty to receive revelation, he returned to Prophet Aaron's place. However, Prophet Moses found that his people had been misled by a man named Samiri, who had turned away from God's teachings. Then Prophet Moses ordered 70 of the best people from the people to go to Mount Sinai to repent on behalf of all his people who had gone astray and were accompanied by Prophet Moses. After arriving, they had to prostrate and ask for forgiveness from God. Then a question arose from the people to ask to see God directly. If they did not see, they would not worship God. In response, God sent down lightning to the 70 people and took their lives. Prophet Moses finally begged God to bring his people back to life and asked for forgiveness, finally brought them back to life, and promised to obey the commands that were justified by God. The struggle of the prophets who faced the children of Israel after Prophet Aaron continued to his descendants to Prophet Elijah. Prophet Elijah, who according to experts in the lineage of Prophet Elijah, was a descendant of the family of Prophet Aaron, named Ibn Yasin bin Finhash, bin al-Izar bin Aaron. From the excerpts of the letter Ash-Safat 123 to 132 proves that Elijah was among the messengers of God. Prophet Elijah was sent to the Balabak area west of Damascus, where the inhabitants, the children of Israel, worshipped idols. Then Prophet Ilyas was sent by God to order the children of Israel to abandon idols. But the king and the people of Bani Israel at that time rejected the invitation of Prophet Ilyas because they believed more in idols and challenged the God worshipped by Prophet Ilyas, namely Allah. Then they brought a disaster as proof that the God that Prophet Ilyas worshipped was real. Then the people of Bani Israel conspired to expel Prophet Ilyas by throwing stones and threatened to be killed. Because of the threat from the people of Israel, finally Prophet Ilyas had to leave the village and hide in a cave. While in the cave, God provided help in the form of a crow that brought food for Prophet Ilyas to eat. A disaster also struck the Bani Israel in the city of Balabak, a drought that claimed the lives of the people. The Israelites believed that the disaster happened because Prophet Ilyas preached in the city. The children of Israel and the king agreed to find Prophet Ilyas and expel him from the city of Balabak. At one time, the hiding place of Prophet Ilyas was known by the group of Bani Israel, and then Prophet Ilyas moved to a remote house. Then Ilyas greeted and met one of the hosts who was a woman. Then Prophet Ilyas asked for permission to hide. At that time, there was a man from the family who was seriously ill. Then Prophet Ilyas prayed to God for the recovery of the family member. Finally, the sick family member recovered with God's permission, and it turned out that the sick member was Ilyasa, who not long after was appointed as a prophet after studying with Prophet Ilyas, then following the teachings of Prophet Ilyas and preaching with him. For several years, Prophet Ilyas and Ilyasa continued their preaching in Balabak. The residents in the area began to despair of the disaster experienced by the city because the idols they worshipped were unable to provide healing for the suffering of the people. The children of Israel also promised to follow what Prophet Ilyas ordered. Finally, the children of Ilyas prayed to God so that the children of Israel would be spared from misery. The children of Israel also destroyed the statues they had worshipped before. After that, the Israelites were rained down so that their fields were fertile, and they returned to living in peace. A few years later, the Israelites disobeyed again and worshipped idols again. Then Prophet Elijah prayed again to God so that the people would be open to the door of his heart. But finally a drought struck the Israelites, and then Prophet Elijah left his people from the village. It is narrated that after Prophet Elijah left his people, Prophet Elijah died by being raised to the sky by God. After Prophet Elijah carried out his duty, God honored him by raising him to the sky. According to a story in Islamic teachings, Prophet Elijah was raised by God as a form of respect and affection because he was a prophet who was patient and obedient to him despite facing many challenges from his people. This story teaches Muslims about steadfastness of faith, patience in preaching, and courage to convey the truth, even though many people oppose him. In addition, the event of Prophet Elijah's being raised to the sky shows that God always gives good rewards to his servants who are patient, sincere, and obedient. In Ibn Arabi's interpretation, it is explained that Prophet Ilyas is the same as Prophet Idris, a prophet before Noah who was given a high degree by God. He is located in the heart of the 7 heavenly bodies, Aflak, which is the sun, Falak Ashisham. He was sent to the village of Baalbek. Baal means the name of an idol. Bek means the ruler of that place. The idol of Baal becomes special for its ruler. Ibn Arabi explained when Prophet Ilyas was being ordered by God to preach in the city of Baalbek. Ibn Arabi uses sentences that have multiple interpretations. Not all people understand what it means. He is located in the heart of the 7 heavenly bodies, Aflak, which is the sun of the night sky. But Ibn Arabi did not eliminate aspects from history, but the language barrier made the general public unable to understand what was meant in this interpretation. Miracles of Prophet Ilyas. 1. Being able to resurrect dead people. During a very long dry season, Prophet Ilyas met an old woman who was carrying some water and wheat. The water and wheat will be given to his very hungry son. Then Prophet Ilyas asked the woman to bring water and wheat to him. Prophet Ilyas then said that the water and wheat will always be there by God's permission. Finally, the woman approached Prophet Ilyas and brought some water and wheat. Not long after Prophet Ilyas' speech was approved by God. The water and wheat brought by the old woman, even though they have been eaten, will be full again. But unfortunately, the child died first before he could eat what his mother brought. The incident made the old woman very sad, so Prophet Ilyas prayed to God to bring the old woman's child back to life. God answered the prayer of Prophet Ilyas, and the child came back to life so that he could eat what his mother brought him. 2. Fast running ahead of the Arab king's car. When Prophet Ilyas was attacked and chased by the children of Israel, Prophet Ilyas ran so fast that he was able to overtake the speed of the Arab king's car. 3. Bringing long drought and rain. Prophet Ilyas has the miracle of being able to bring a long drought and rain with God's permission. At that time, Prophet Ilyas was sent by God to invite the children of Israel to worship God and not worship idols. At that time, Prophet Ilyas prayed for punishment to be brought to the people of Israel for disobeying and not wanting to worship God. Finally, God gave punishment in the form of a long drought. After the long drought, God brought rain thanks to the prayer of Prophet Ilyas. 4. Able to survive long droughts. Despite a very long drought, Prophet Ilyas was able to survive with the help that God gave. At that time when Prophet Ilyas was hiding in the cave from the pursuit of the Israelites, by God's permission there was a crow that brought food to Prophet Ilyas, who was hiding in the cave. 5. Safe from the cruel pursuit of King Ahab's wife. When King Ahab's wife found out that the idol she worshipped had been destroyed by Prophet Ilyas, King Ahab's wife was very angry and swore to arrest and kill Prophet Ilyas. King Ahab's wife and his soldiers also searched for the whereabouts of Prophet Ilyas. At that time, Prophet Elijah was hiding in a cave, and his hiding place was known by King Ahab's wife. When he was about to take action to kill Prophet Elijah, Allah brought punishment in the form of a very powerful earthquake that caused King Ahab's wife and his soldiers to be crushed by a landslide from the mountain. 6. Able to heal the sick. Another miracle that God gave to Prophet Ilyas was to be able to heal the seriously ill. At that time, Prophet Ilyas was lying down because of a long-standing illness. With God's permission through Prophet Ilyas's prayer, Prophet Ilyas was finally able to recover from his illness. Specialties Prophet Ilyas. 1. Patience. Prophet Ilyas was given the privilege by Allah in the form of very high patience, especially in dealing with the children of Israel, who always rebelled against the teachings that Prophet Ilyas conveyed and always opposed the teachings of Allah. With strong patience, Prophet Ilyas was finally able to carry out his preaching smoothly. 2. Obedient in worship. Prophet Elijah is a figure who is obedient in worshiping Allah. Prophet Elijah always obeys the teachings commanded by Allah and always stays away from his prohibitions. During his life, Prophet Ilyas always prioritized worship and leaving the worldly. 3. Likes to help each other. Prophet Ilyas was given a privilege by God in the form of an open heart and love to help others. Even the people who have hurt and tried to kill him, he still helps with full sincerity.